all through the writing process. The thing that kept coming to me was the idea of telling the story, wanting to tell the story of a woman who has the greatest voice in the world, but who still doesn't know what her voice is. And that was the story that I felt like I wanted to tell. Aretha Franklin understood that Jennifer had a gift, and that also Jennifer has a tenderness that is a part of her character, a humility that I think Aretha responded to. So when you're thinking about who's going to play me, and I know that I have one of the great voices of all time, it better be another person who has one of the great voices of all time. If you dare to take this story on, there are no half measures. And every single day on set, it was evident that Jennifer completely understood that. She threw her whole self into the storytelling. The first time people saw Sky sing on set, I think we had to do a couple of takes because people just kind of forgot what they were supposed to be doing, because it was so uncanny to see this enormously powerful voice come out of this little girl's body. Because of my history directing musicals, and just as a music person, the power of people singing live with each other is something that I just felt like can't be faked. And I just love musicians so much. I love what they do. And I wanted to capture that. I wanted it to feel like music people made the music movie. And because sometimes when I watch biopics, I feel like, oh, wait, I was just getting into that song. Why are we cutting out? It's a music movie. Let me have more music. And that was kind of my principle the whole way through, is just music, 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 music. And the most visceral, alive, life-changing way to shoot music, record music, perform music is what I wanted for the film. This film was shot to be seen in a movie theater. It was shot in an epic way. It was shot in an incredibly cinematic, with an incredibly cinematic point of view, because I felt that that was what Aretha Franklin deserved. She wanted her life to be made into a movie because I think she thought movies were the kind of height of a tribute to a life. And I know the kind of movies that she would have grown up seeing. They were full of glamour, they were beautifully shot, people were beautifully dressed, they were sophisticated, and you don't always see Black people inside of those movies. And so my dream for the film and for Aretha and her legacy was to create a piece of cinema that felt like a classic, that felt like you have to see this in a movie theater, you have to see it on a big screen, because her life was so big, it deserved that.